Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to this quick big picture breaking news update. These are some of the things I'm going to be doing just random times throughout the day. I'm hoping that you can see me and hear me on Facebook, my profile page, my ministry page, as well as my YouTube channel. We're going to just, when we hit some breaking news items, we're just going to pop on here sometimes. I might be in Walmart. I might be outside like I am right now at my house. I might be anywhere. There's no telling where I might be. So just hoping that this is working. But I'm also going to try this as well. I'm going to flip around here and show you this article. U.S. digital system proceeds for Senate for debate. Of course, you know, this is, what's her name? Christian Cinema. She is actually promoting, she's one of the sponsors of this bill. And I want to keep you informed on what's going on in our world. This is going to the debate in Senate, and the House is also, even though we have a Republican-led House, they've also implied that they would be interested in looking at this. This is something that is, I think most people that are watching this understands where this comes in from the beast system. Of course, we know the beast system is going to be the system of the Antichrist and the mark of the beast and so forth. But before all that can happen, we got to have drip, drip, drip of the things that they need to put in place. What are some of those things? Well, you've got digital currency, you've got CBDC, the global format of digital currency that is being adopted here in the United States, and some are watching from around the world live and on the replay. Here in the United States, we have something that's coming out, I think next month. It's going to begin to be implemented, maybe July, called Fed Now. You need to be looking for Fed Now. Well, Fed Now is going to be a universal digital pay system, which is the preview of digital currency. And it's going to be implemented by the Federal Reserve of the United States of America and basically mandated on every bank that has FDIC insurance on them. They're going to have to agree to have the Fed Now system, which is going to basically be a government version of Venmo or Cash App or any of these other apps, PayPal and so forth. It's going to put all them out of business. It's going to put the pressure on the businesses and the banks and individuals because that's what they're doing. They're doing away with cash. They're doing away, moving us towards a cashless society is exactly what this is about. Well, that's the digital side of it. I mean, that's the currency side of it, which is one of the biggest parts of it all. But now we have, right in the middle of all of it, the digital ID system that is going into debate in the United States Senate. Well, of course, we have a president that would sign that in a heartbeat if it made it to his desk. Where did all that begin? That began with the digital passport that you started hearing about and the digital wah report where you could be confirmed that you had been wah. You know what the wah is if you watch this show before you could go in during the lockdowns and so forth if you had been wah. And so all of that was supposed to be digital. I want to remember where they, even Apple on iPhones activated a feature where you could be tracked, contact tracing, to where if you would use the GPS to where if you were around somebody that had not been wah or somebody that had been tested positive for the wah, your phone would alert you and you would know, stop where you're at. Don't walk any further. Don't go any further because you're around somebody that could be contaminated. Well, that was all digital. So you had the digital passport, you had the digital verification of your wah status, and now your money is going digital. Remember, I've told you on this show, and I'm going to tell you again, I'm going to remind you again, digital currency is not just digital currency. That's not what all of this is about. It's not just about taking away cash. Digital currency, think about it, anything that's digital is programmable. So digital currency will be programmable, meaning if you don't tote the line, if you don't agree to get the wah, or if you don't believe in this particular cultural, sexual perversion choice or whatever, then your social security number, your facial ID, your palm ID, all of this will be digitized and will be tied to you, which will then, of course, uh, if it's programmable, that means it can be turned on and it can be turned off. So if you don't agree with all this, they can just turn your money off and say you can't buy groceries anymore. You can't buy gasoline anymore. So I apologize for this wind. We got a storm coming in. I don't know if this is probably making a bad. I'm gonna step right here for just a second. Maybe it won't be just as bad. Sorry about that. But I don't know what that did to my lighting. But let me just say this before I jump off of here. You can see the wind's working on my hair too. Is that's where everything's going. And then when you get back to this, what we're looking at here, and you get back to the digital system that is going to be your ID system, which is now being contemplating passing our United States Senate, then your identity becomes programmable. Then, just today, Sandy and I just watched a video of the first ever, I'm trying to get out of this wind. Sorry. The first ever programmable, AI generated Joe Rogan podcast. Somebody completely generated his voice and did a show. It sounded exactly like Joe Rogan. No one would be able to tell any difference of whether it was Joe Rogan or not, meaning we are beginning to see not only our digital currency, not only our digital wank status, but now even our identity is being digitized. Ladies and gentlemen, that's what it's all about, because once it's digitized, it's programmable. And once it's programmable, any facet of your life can be turned on or turned off if you don't agree with the system. So be careful out there and understand this is going at breakneck speed, because we've told you on this channel, Agenda 2030 is coming quickly. And all of this was a part of their plan. So stay tuned for more breaking news right here on The Big Picture. Don't forget to